Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Cats and dogs have fun. Woohoo! Now this is something different. Obviously I live with the 29 cats, so this is still part of the channel because it's the things that I have to do every day, and living with Crohn's disease is not easy, and anybody who has severe Crohn's will know this. A lot of people think, oh, just because you've got a smile on your face, you're fine, but they don't know what's going on inside. So I thought this channel might educate a few people and also might be able to help me, because I was in the hospital on Sunday and I've now had a procedure, and I've now been diagnosed with severe proctitis. And for anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's basically the bowel is basically covered in ulcers. And it's just bleeding all the time, and I haven't had a bowel movement since Sunday. Not a proper bowel. I've passed blood and everything else, but no proper bowel movement. So I am trying to put some food together that might help. I'm going to have spinach. Now spinach is a conflicting vegetable because it says you can have it in a Crohn's flare-up, and it says that proctitis love it. However, other sites say that leafy green vegetables are out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to really cook this well. I'm going to keep the juice, obviously, and I'll put the juice in, and I'm going to do mashed potatoes, and I'm going to do sweet potato. And mozzarella cheese, I'm sprinkling some over. And the reason I'm doing mozzarella is because it's made with buffalo milk and not cow's milk. So I'm just going to get my glasses on, and obviously you don't have to watch me peel every single potato. You can just scooch and fast forward. But yeah, I'm in a real dilemma because like proctitis says it needs high fiber. Crohn's loves low fiber or no fiber. And that's why I was following the FodMap diet on the low FodMap. And I'm wondering if the lack of fiber in the FodMap actually contributed towards the ulcers. Now, anybody who has Crohn's disease knows that it's stressful, but they also know that stress is not good for Crohn's disease. But it's a catch-22, you know, it's stressful because it's debilitating, and I haven't been able to go out properly socializing or anything for, I don't know, I think the best part of 6 months or so. And when I do go out, like to the shops or whatever, I have to make sure that I am close to a toilet, or I go before I leave and I just don't get out of the car. Because any movement, and I mean any movement, can trigger it. There's no pattern, and the worst thing is there's no warning. And with the amount of blood that I'm passing, it's just, you got to go, and you run. You might make it, you might not make it. But so they've got me on steroids. They took me off the Entercorch because that wasn't working, and I'm on a stronger one now. I'll get the name of it. Hang on a minute, I'll tell you what it is. I'm on Delta Cortril Entric 5 milligram. I don't know if you can see that, and I'm on 8 of those a day for the first week, and then you bring it down by 1 for 1 week until they're gone. I'm also on a suppository that's designed for proctitis because the other suppositories weren't working either, and because of the strength of the steroids, I'm on a chewable calcium tablet as well. So the steroids are making me really dizzy and lightheaded, and that normally kicks in anywhere between half an hour to an hour of taking them. So I took them 20 minutes ago because I thought I could probably get my dinner made in the time it takes for the tablets to kick in. Now I am cutting these potatoes up fairly small and putting them in my pot because I microwave. Yes, I know, microwave bad, but I microwave on 70% power, and it's, I don't know if it is actually a microwave, it's a jet convection and grill. Technically it's a microwave, but I use fancy words. Now I'm probably going to have to cut this video short in a minute because I'm actually really starting to feel sick. Oh God, this is hard work. If oh, by the way, I've got the equivalent to the eShore drinks, but the ones that I've got are lactose free. And they're vegan, they're vegetarian friendly. I don't know if they're vegan, but they're vegetarian friendly. But if anybody's got any other recipes or soup, I can tolerate, but I've got a soup maker and I made the soup, but while I was making it, I was obviously tasting it and everything else, and by the time it came for it to be done, I had a couple of spoonfuls and then that was it. I was done with it. But if anybody's got any recipes that are Crohn's and Proctitis friendly, can you let me know in the comments below? Please, I would really appreciate it, because I am getting to the end of my tether. I've just been eating noodles, jelly, sorbet, and funny enough, ice cream that's not ice cream, it's soy ice cream. I need to find out, apparently, Proctitis does not like soya products. Now, if anybody knows anything to the contrary on that, let me know in the comments below, please, okay? Because, like I said, there is so much contradictory information out there. And in case anybody's wondering as well, why am I looking to the internet for answers? You know, simple. In order to see a dietitian that's recommended through my GP, the waiting list here in Ireland is up to 3 years to see a dietitian. And to be honest, the last general dietitian I saw wasn't great. She gave me a sheet, the pyramid, the famous pyramid sheet, if anybody's ever seen one, and just said, follow that. Yeah, really helpful. Could have told myself that. And half the things that were on the pyramid you can't have with Crohn's disease anyway. So she was absolutely, excuse my French, freaking useless. So if anybody has actually seen a dietitian that knows about Crohn's, by the way, not just a dietitian that's going to hand you a sheet and go, yeah, eat healthy, eat your 5 a day, blah, right? Because we all know that's BS. But if anybody has actually seen a dietitian that specialises or knows more about Crohn's or Proctitis, can you send me some information or hit me up down below with your Facebook page or a link to something, and I'll comment back, I'll subscribe back, and also, if you haven't done already, have a look at some of the animal videos. We've got my babies, and subscribe to the channel. That would be really nice too. Now, I am going to do the spinach. Like, that's ready to be microwaved now. You don't need to see me doing all that, right? Probably need a bit more sweet potato, I think. I'll do another one. I'll do another one. I likes me sweet potato. And as Popeye would say, me likes me spinach, Olive. I like spinach. It wouldn't be my go-to vegetable. I go to vegetable with broccoli. But if anybody knows, again, I don't think I'm allowed broccoli either. So, right, okay, now I am going to open my baby spinach. I think that's enough sweet potato. Put that out of the way. And that's enough potatoes. Put that out of the way. Now I keep all my bits in the bowl. And I add a bit of water and I microwave them. And I chuck them out to the birds. Because my birds, I don't know if anybody else has this same problem, but my birds don't eat raw. They will only eat it if it's cooked. So again, let me know in the comments below. What do you do with your offcuts? Do you have chickens? What do you do with it? Now I want to reseal this, so let's do it that way. Now I need a pot. I'm going to use this one. I don't know how much you're supposed to have, so per 100 grams. Okay, hold on. 100 grams seems like an awful lot of bloody spinach to me. So let's get the good old scales out. Okay, and measure it, shall we? Unit. Right. I think 100 grams is too much, but okay, let's have a look. Okay. I'm going to take it to 40 grams. I think 100 grams for me personally, first time out, is too much. I'm going to go 40 grams, still quite a lot. Put my spinach over there. Now, I think that might even be too much. What do you reckon? Do you think I should half that or just go with it? Don't forget, it's going in a lot of food, so no, I'm going to go with it. Bollocks. Oh, excuse my French. Excuse my français. Parlez-vous français? Oui, je parle. Okay, let's take that out there. Now, because of the Crohn's, what I am going to do is I'm going to cut it. Right? Probably not the right thing to do, but I don't cook spinach that often, so let me know. Normally, if I'm putting spinach in anything, it would be like a pasta dish, and I cook a pasta dish completely different. So this is what I'm going to do anyway. Should make it easier to digest. Oh, I might have to cut this short in a minute because I can feel my bowels is churning. So if I cut short, you know why. Now, what I might do next time I cook is I might try a live stream. Never done a live stream from my mobile before, but I might try it. Or I might try using my headset camera, my GoPro, and see what that does. GoPro though is only good, the battery is only good for 45 minutes, so if you're live streaming and the camera goes down, can't be good, can it? You know? Cannot be good. And I don't know if you can get it back, so that will involve a test. So now I'm just going to wash this. I don't think I need to go over the top washing it. Might have been better off getting a strainer. But anyway. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a tiny bit of water in. This is a half a cup. So, I'm going to put half a cup of water. Right. Then I'm going to go and get the lid, which is running around somewhere. There's my round lid. That's the wrong one, I think. No, it might be the right one. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, hold on. No, I can't bleed and find it. Your blooming lid's gone a blooming walkabout. As the Aussie would say, it's gone walkabout. Anyway, Alright, I will find a lid, and if not, I'll put it into a different bowl. But that's that. That's that. When it's all cooked, I'll do another video of me putting it all together. But for now, I will speak to you later. See you in a bit when we put it all. And it's time to put it all together. I've got my mozzarella. I've got me 100% natural plant vegan flora. And I'm just going to go and get the spinach now. Okay. So I have the spinach just out of the steam. Look at the steam coming off of it. Can you see the steam? It's cooked. I did it really slowly, just a couple of minutes at 70% power. So that looks all right to me. I don't really like the taste of spinach. Anyway, it's good for me. So what the hell? Now, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to find where I put the salt. Okay. Bear with me a minute. I'm going to try and find the salt. Got the salt. Got the salt. You have the salt. I have sea salt. Again, don't particularly like salt, but for hydration purposes, we need it. So, what I'm going to do is take the lids off. And now comes the fun bit. Put the butter in. Some butter. Or flora. It's not really butter, is it? But I still call it butter. And yes, I like a good bit. But there is quite a lot of potatoes in here as well. So, okay. Right. If I need more, I'll add more. I'll give it 6 turns. Okay. One for luck. Okay. Oops. Got quite chunky. It comes out quite quick. Right. So you can see there's the grains of salt. Now I mash it all up. Boo! I didn't get rid of the water. Oh crap. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I might have to put a bit more salt in. And I might have to put more butter in, but it's okay. How did I forget to get rid of the water? Always drain the water. Oh, as they say, less haste. Less haste, more speed. So just gently mash it. I don't like it pureed, because if I did, then I would just stick it all in the blender. But I prefer to do it by hand because I like that. I like that little bit of chunky feel to it. Don't know why, I just do. Everybody's preferences. I would eat it pureed, don't get me wrong. I would eat it pureed. See, they're lovely and soft. And when I'm doing this, by the way, I put the white potatoes at the bottom, and then I put the sweet potato on the top, because if you don't know, sweet potatoes don't take long to cook. So that's why I put them on the top. And the water, I only put the water up to about here. I only put a small amount of water in. And I keep the lid closed, and I keep the steamer vent closed as well. I just find it cooks better for me personally. I just have to run to the toilet again. So we should be alright for a few more minutes. And then always taste. I don't know if this is salty, so what I'm going to do is I will mix this in first, then taste it, and if it's not salty, I will add just a little bit more salt. So I'm going to put the fluid in as well, because it was butter that I cooked it with. Right. Now, somebody just told me about prune juice. Now, I know prune juice is good to get the bowels going, but I don't know how that stands with Crohn's disease. So if anybody knows, Again, hit me up, comments below, please. Because this will help all of us. It's not just helping me. You know, anybody else out there that's got Crohn's. I've had Crohn's for, oh God, since about 2015. I've had the occasional flare-up. Well, I've had quite a few flare-ups. I had one flare-up where I was bleeding for weeks, but medication helped that. So I've never been in this position where medication hasn't worked and they've had to go in with cameras. This is all new to me, and obviously it's the first time I've ever had proctitis. So, you know, now let's have a taste, shall we? Oh, oh, I wish there was taste TV or smell TV. This is absolutely delicious. Hold on. Now, the other thing that I find is I have to wait for my food to go lukewarm or cold in some cases, because otherwise I can feel it going down and it hurts and it burns. Now, hold on. Yum, 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 yum. Really good. Really good. Now, I'm not going to add any meat to it. Okay, I've got to stop eating now. Otherwise there'll be none left. Okay, so, oops, sorry, I just banged the camera, hang on. That's the last bit. Okay, so now, my mozzarella. Okay, always check your cheese, because even though the dates are really good, it can go mouldy inside. So, especially if you've got any stomach issues, give it a good shake in the bag beforehand and make sure that there's no blue bits. That looks fine to me. It looks fine. So I'm going to pour that in. Okay. It says 60 grams. A serving is okay. Now, this is like 2 meals for me. This will take me, sorry, eating the cheese. This will take me the rest of the day to eat. I can't eat it in one go. So good. So, that's 2 meals for me. So I use about 100 grams. A bag, 275 grams. So I'm I'll put a bit more in. I like to cover, don't over cover it, because obviously but I want a nice even covering. Okay, now, and another bit for me, hold on. Now, it's delicious. I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to put it in the microwave. I'm only going to put this on for 2 minutes, and that should be enough just to melt the cheese. So hang on a second, and I will be right back in a jiffy. Okay, and just like magic, we're back. Woohoo! And it has just come out of the microwave. And you can see it's full of steam. So always with the Sistema, always open that first and let the steam come out. If you try to open it here and just lift it off, you will burn your hands. So note, okay? Sistema, open that. And then just flick these open. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. And look at that. That look good or what? Seriously, look, you can see the mozzarella there. Still see the little shape, the glisten, and you can see some of the spinach. There's no way I can taste that for you, I'm afraid, because it's far too hot, so I'll have to let that cool. But that is my baby potato, sweet potato, spinach and mozzarella cheese lunch. Now, I may have later on a little bit of cooked chicken, but I won't eat it together because I can't eat protein and carbs. They just really bloat me out. So I have my protein normally in a separate meal, or I may have a piece of salmon. I need to research that, but that's it. Welcome to my video playlist of living with Crohn's and now Proctitis too. So any comments, if you just want to say hello and let us know how you're feeling, do so in the comments below. But most importantly, stay safe, be cool, lots of love. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share and take care. Say hello in the comments below. Smash that like, lots of love, stay safe, be cool. See you later. Bye bye.